Most people believe that trauma is simply a wound from the past that needs to be healed, but I've seen clients spin their wheels for years focusing on the trauma, and while some progress might be made, it doesn't ever really go away because the things that happen to us are what happened to us. They're part of us, they're part of our history. Jung believed that trauma actually causes a rupture with our own relationship with our own psyche. So rather than something to be gotten rid of, it's something that we have to explore more about. Two people might experience the exact same traumatic event, and one might have PTSD and one does not, because the person who experiences the trauma is different. The person that experiences the trauma is a combination of our history and our complexes and our personality and our biology. All of that comes into play. Sometimes people falsely want to go back to the person they used to be before the trauma, but that's not really possible because trauma changes us. The real task is how do we repair the relationship with our own psyche so that we can become a more full version of ourselves and integrate the lessons from the trauma. See, trauma narrows our consciousness into pure survival mode. It limits our ability to imagine, to symbolize, to play, to find meaning and value in life. We often have nightmares, life is terrifying and repetitive and on repeat. A modern Jungian analyst, Donald Kalshed, wrote extensively about trauma and talks about how the psyche actually creates complexes to protect itself so from further trauma. And so it's not just healing the trauma, but it's actually healing and changing the personality that has learned to be very protective and defensive rather than spontaneous and playful. While a lot of modern trauma treatments focus on the nervous system and nervous system regulation, which is useful because it definitely does change our nervous system, it's about more than that too. It's about changing our relationship with ourselves and not being imprisoned by our complexes, which have developed to protect ourselves. Trauma creates more complexes, and complexes are fueled by archetypes, and people get caught in these endless patterns of persecutor, rescuer, and victim when there's trauma involved. So if this resonates for you and you've been on an endless trauma healing journey, but you're ready to change your relationship with yourself, like and subscribe. We'll keep exploring.